I made a video recently talking about one of the things that is plaguing the city of New York and largely the country, which is extremist cult that is Zionism. I also talked about how some Jewish people benefit from conditional whiteness, and with that conditional whiteness, they partake in white supremacy and racism. Well, Sid Rosenberg, a radio personality from New York who happens to be Jewish and who happens to be a white man, called Mayor Mamdani a cockroach. In a now deleted post on X, he said, Mamdani is an America-hating, Jew-hating, radical Islam cockroach running our once great city. He then pleaded to Donald Trump to stop supporting and praising him after Donald Trump posted this picture right here. And I will say that racists are always delusional because, Sid, imagine calling someone a cockroach when you quite literally look like a thumb. Have you seen yourself? Loser! There are two takeaways from this. The ongoing push of Zionism to the forefront and the extremists online who have this anti-Zohran Mamdani campaign, while pushing Islamophobia and racism to the front, they're doing so under the guise that they are fighting anti-Semitism, when in reality, they are using Islamophobia and racism to make smear campaigns about a man who is just actually trying to do his best to run the city of New York. And I'd ask you, when the basis of your critique and criticism of this man is that he's Muslim and that he's brown and you're white and Jewish, and he hasn't done anything to the city, he hasn't made any anti-Semitic, anti-Jew policies, you're not in danger. If anything, since Mayor Mamdani has been in office, he has made tangible, quantifiable differences to the city that we can actually see. Between universal daycare and between paying people above a minimum wage to shovel snow, that's just two examples. Yet somehow you're able to get online and call him a cockroach. A cockroach. Secondly, it's always up to black people and brown people to take the higher road, have grace and dignity, which he did. Mamdani unfortunately had to address the situation when a member of the press asked him about the comments, and as he does, he did it with grace. He said, this is something that happens all the time. And the thing is, white people don't understand that racism is something that impacts us our whole lives. You guys are shocked by it. Zohran's not shocked by this comment. It's just shocking that it had to happen. And it sucks that we always have to take the higher road. So I'll leave with this. If you are a Jewish person and you consider yourself a Zionist and you're in New York City and you are a part of this smear campaign against him, how can you expect other members of ostracized communities and marginalized communities to have empathy and sympathy for you if you're partaking in white supremacy and racism? How can you expect to have empathy and sympathy from other groups of New Yorkers when somehow, in your mind, New York and Israel are the same place? How can you expect New York City to change for the better if in your mind, only Jewish people matter? We are not in Israel. We are in the United States of America, and you reside in New York City under the leadership of a brown Muslim man. The sooner you get hit with the program and you get with the program, the easier your life will be. Wow.